Hey all, Sparky here. Sparky Paranormal and Outdoors. This video is kind of odd because this was actually, I was just testing my camera is weird angled. Why is it weird angled? Everything has been moved. I got a new desk, and me and my son, who, oh God, oh Jesus, who is actually right there, where we're doing the whole uh, office. We got brand new desk. We got Secret Lab desk. They're metal desks. Oh my God, they are so nice. They're like heavy metal desks. I love these things. He got the one that went up and down, and I got an L1, so I'm still waiting on my L1. So, office is still kind of dirty, but we're getting it there. Anyways, this video was taken at my desk right here, and let me show you what I was doing. So, my static box is actually somewhere else right now. So you guys know the static box. It's a radio that goes through its frequencies really fast. And so I was actually playing with that with my recorder. So I originally was trying, in other investigations, trying to plug it into this. And so I could record the static box as it played. But the problem was trying to line that up with the sounds in the room and the questions and all that kind of crap, because it just recorded the static box. And it didn't do that well because the plug didn't work that well on these. So this is now just for a long recorder, like outside and stuff. I then was like, well, I have my Zoom H6, because I have an awesome wife, and she let me get two of them, which is this. So what's cool about these, this, number one, this is you can get different appliances for this, like boom mics and other shits, but this is a left-right mic, does a great job, and then that dial actually allows you, oh my God, to increase or decrease the volume you get in the mic. And it works for all the mics. You got to turn on. Okay, what about my other one? My other one turn on? Yep, that one will. Apparently the batteries were not good on that one. So yes, I'm lucky. So it has this display. How do I do that without the glare? Oh God, there you go. So you have this. So each button, like you turn on right and left, and then as you see this, if I turn it up, you see how that bar right there goes up, and if I turn the dial down, all of a sudden when I'm talking, it just goes down. It's really cool about these particular ones. So they also, with this attachment, they have a aux plug right there. So I actually just took my static box and plugged it into that, and then adjusted this so I could actually get a good recording with the static box audio totally. And then I put earphones in this plug right here, so I'm hearing everything this hears. Then I took a boom mic and put it off, because this takes 4 different boom mic attachments, like high grade boom mics, and I had it just sitting in front of me on the table behind my screen. And so I was trying to adjust the boom mic a little bit, and I was listening to the static box, and I was getting it really clear. So this will record this from the static box and the boom mic in different channels, but they're synced up exactly. So when you put them in an editor, they all come in great, so you can actually go back and forth between the 2 different files, if that makes sense. So at one point you're going to hear me, I'm adjusting the boom mic here, because I think I hear voices in the background, like really low voices. And so I'm trying to adjust that, and I actually get a little high, and it reverbs off my headset. So you guys can hear that. Warning. Sorry. This was not supposed to be a video. This is just me testing using this to record a static box and up to 4 different boom mics in the room so they all can be lined up. The one thing that really worked good with this was exactly that. The static box is annoying as hell. We all know it. Nobody wants to hear that. Trust me, I had to go over the audio twice, and it's like 15 minutes long. So it was like 30 minutes of that. I have a headache. But what came out really cool was be able to have them synced up with the boom mic in the room. I got words from the boom mic in the room and then the same word over the static box a couple times, which means they came across really either at the same time or very close next to each other, which I thought kind of proved the fact that a static box can work. If I'm getting that sound with a whisper in the room and then it comes across the static box, I still don't trust it, but I'm saying it can work. Be skeptical, but it can work. And that's what I was trying to actually set that up to prove, and I just proved it sitting at my desk, which was very interesting. Another thing that was super interesting was during that 15-minute recording, because I was trying to get it long enough to actually see if I could get, if it would actually record and I could do dual channels to pick different things up. I got a lot of background in this room, whispering, talking. You're going to have a name that comes up a lot in this. It says Scott, and then there's one that's called that says Scotty. I have one relative that's the newly passed relative. They called me Scotty. My other relatives called me Scott. No, it's not my real name, but that's what they called me. I thought that was very interesting that I got that across on both the boom mic and the static box. I thought that was really interesting. Also, I found interesting throughout that 15 minutes, I kept on hearing "get out," and then it sounded like there was a conflict in the background of somebody was trying to come in, where the people I allow here said, "No, you can't." They get out happened a lot. Stand up. Don't hit her. Somebody saying, I used only one hand. That came up a couple times. Then at one point when it was like, was it don't hit her or don't hit him? Or you hit him or something like that. And he said again, I used one hand. Somebody goes, Scott's still inside. I thought that was very interesting because that sounded like they're outside forcing something off the property or at least out of the house. That, to me, that was really, if you listen to it all and you actually take all of it in, both from the boom mic, which is going to be in blue letters on the screen. Every time I heard something, you're not going to be able to hear it, but it'll be in blue letters. The static box will be in green, funky font. Sometimes they come up at the same time because it's actually coming through the static box and the boom mic at the same time. Or when I'm talking. The only reason why I'm not I started trying to amplify the boom mic, but it gets so loud and it got so troublesome to try to do that and still hear me talking and figure out what's going on. It got complicated. So it's like if anybody wants to hear just that, the static box is just a static box. I mean, But if you want to hear the boom mic with a lot of the little weird chatter that I couldn't figure out, I can actually upload that later because there is a lot there. But I just thought it was really interesting, just testing, and I got a whole bunch of stuff, and then it sounded like a war going on to protect my house from the people I asked to protect my house, which kind of justifies everything we say, that you can protect your house with those that love you. and validation of my name or my kid name came across several times, and then the one person that called me another name came across. All of that really kind of sunk in. I was like, wow, this is kind of a cool thing. I think I'm gonna upload this, and that's why I've been telling you guys I'm trying to get through it. Really trying. I have to go through the boom mic one more time because again, there's so much in the background. I'm trying to pick up as much as I can, and I don't want to guess what it says. So I'm gonna do it one more time. If I don't get anything else to understand what it's saying or what they're saying in the background, I'm just gonna post it for you guys, which will be right after this conversation, because this is my break. Getting ready to do the video before I have to repost it. Hope everybody has a good one. Take it easy. Hope you enjoy. Again, if you guys want me to throw up just a single file of just a boom mic, or God help you, if you want just a file of the static box, so all you hear is a static box, or all you hear is a boom mic, let me know. I can do that. But anyways, here we go. 15 minutes up.